I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to tell you how your fears can be turned into a powerful ally in your art career. 100,000 years ago, you're out on the hunt trying to find food for yourself and your family when suddenly you hear a terrifying roar just behind you. You're overwhelmed with a sensation that tells you to get away from that sound as far and fast as possible, and so you run and you run until you finally start to feel safe again. A little bit later you realize that you've avoided anything bad happening, but you've just experienced fear. A very useful and valuable fear in that case, because it has kept you safe, it's kept you alive, and for thousands of years it's going to continue to do that same thing for your descendants. Fast forward to today. Here we are in 2019, and we still have the fear reflex. Also, still for very good reason, because it does keep you from doing things that maybe you shouldn't do, or in some cases from being in situations that could be very bad for you. But as a society that has no natural predators anymore outside of our own kind from time to time, lots of times what the fear reflex does for you is prevents you from doing things that could also be good for you. It crops up in the form of anxiety and other negative sensations that stop you from taking advantage of some really positive things that you could be doing with yourself. Artistically, what I'm talking about is how it prevents you from taking new opportunities. As a creative person that's building a career in art, you're going to find yourself in a lot of intimidating situations if you're doing it right. Whether it is the fear of applying for a convention or an art show or maybe a publication that you want to appear in, that you just don't know if you're good enough, or maybe you've got a massive project in your mind and it's been there for some time, but you're afraid to get started on it because of the sheer scale of this project. It just intimidates you and maybe you never get started. Maybe in some cases you just want to start a YouTube channel. Whatever it is, at that point, when you're feeling that sensation, I want you to recognize that, and I want you to reevaluate the way you interpret that sensation and that feeling, because that is no longer fear. Before now, that was the fear that held you back and stopped you from doing some of these things. Moving forward, I want you to recognize that as a special sense. Once you recognize it, you can rename it, and it becomes your superpower. When you feel that sensation, it's not telling you to stop, even though it feels like it is. What it's telling you is that you are pushing into new areas. You are growing. That is the discomfort of becoming more than you are right now. You're about to step into a larger world when you feel that sensation. And growth as an artist and as a human is essential, but particularly as a creative person that wants to continue to give more to the world and the people in it. You have to put yourself in those situations, and you can't let the discomfort or fear of those situations stop you, because when you move forward into those new territories, you will be rewarded in both experience and all sorts of other ways. If you guys have any questions or comments, just go ahead and put them in the section down below. I look forward to seeing those and responding to them. Click the like button, share this video on your social media, and most importantly, hit the subscribe so that you can see the new videos that are coming up soon. I'm already working on next week's. The topic ties really closely in with what we talked about today, but expands beyond the topic into a lot of new territory. I really appreciate you guys coming by to check this out with me. I'm already looking forward to next week, and I will see you soon.